Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Last time, we came back to Murkay Isle and entered the Temple of the Ocean King once more. Had our first encounter with phantoms and our first encounter with the Phantom Hourglass. At the end of our travels, we found, do I have any way of showing this? Looks like I do. The Northwestern Sea chart, which looks like it's rather covered in graham cracker crumbs. I guess the guy who owned this in ancient times was a big enthusiast of graham crackers, and hopefully it's not so old that the crumbs have fused to the parchment itself, making it impossible to read. This time, per Ciella's request, we are taking the chart to Linebeck and seeing if he can make anything of it. Why she thinks this, I have no idea, because she seems to get along with him the least out of our entire group, but I don't know. Maybe she's onto something and just refuses to give up on him. Does that ship of yours have a cannon? No. They make sea life easier, or at least louder. That's about all I know. I heard you can get them from a guy named Edo on an isle to the south. We totally got a cannon in the last 3 seconds while you were looking. Didn't you see them? You have a cannon now? Yeah, I know, I'm surprised too. Now monsters have reason to fear you. Rocks too. And even small cyclones come undone if you hit them just right. Ah, to cruise in the open sea, master of all that you survey. All that you knew, huh? Stupid cannon enthusiasts holding out on us who don't have cannons. I'm just gonna walk over this way and talk to our ship captain. Hey, you actually made it back. Find the sea chart. Linebeck, you're lucky to have us around, doing all the hard work. Yes, we found the new sea chart. Hey, let me see that. It's the chart we need to sail into the sea that's up north. But we still don't know the location of the ghost ship. Well, blow me down to the ground. This chart's so dusty I can't read it. Make yourself useful and clean it up, will you, Link? I like this, giving tutorials through puns. Sounds like a panel name at a convention. Oh, hey, another crest has appeared. Hey, look, I knew it all along. I knew it was hidden there. I've always had a sixth sense for such things. We aren't falling for it, Linebeck. You didn't know that was there. Don't pretend to know I don't know. Anyway, I bet a spirit is right there. Let's go to that island. Okay then, once we set sail, I'll explain how we can go to the Northwestern Sea. Let's be off. Then climb aboard! The open sea calls! Remember my story about going through the Temple of Fire and having to blow out the candles and it taking me about an hour to clear the whole dungeon where I was spending like at least 20-30 minutes just blowing on the candles trying to get them to go out and not finding much of a good method because the airplane engines were so loud? Sea chart of Northwestern Sea covers a whole area north of yours. Draw a course top of our chart until you see the Northwestern Sea. And to reach it, you must draw our next leg onto the Northwestern Sea chart. Neat, huh? Right? Yeah. Well, we know that we need a cannon in order to go onward, so we're going to stop at Cannon Island first, as we've already explored that area. But remember that story that I was telling? I got to that section with the sea chart on the same flight. I was there for an hour picking away at that sea chart because it would not recognize me blowing on the mic because of how loud the plane engines were. Eventually, the method I figured out was rebooting the system while covering the mic and then uncovering it when I got to the sea chart. Had to reset, but I was able to do it. It was a really interesting time. It's amazing the things that you will do for just a little bit of entertainment on an airplane because you didn't bring many other games with you. Here on Cannon Island, we heard that there was a fellow named Edo who would sell us a cannon, and I think that'd be a really good place to start here today. Did I just poke him in the crotch with my sword? Hello there, yeah, you've come to Master Edo's garage. Edo's garage, yep, that is Master Edo's shop. I'm Fuzo, his apprentice, or Fuzzo? I guess he does have a lot of hair on his head. Oh, and you, nice to meet you, Link. What, you want a cannon? Sorry, little guy, but we don't have any ready to sell, not yet. Master's working on one, though, so he's withdrawn to his workroom. Yep, he's gone and locked himself in there until he's done concentrating. If you really, really, really want a cannon, then go speak with the master. You can go around the island to reach the back door. Dangerous, though. The back door is never locked, so that's your ticket to meet the master. I'll be happy to open the gate that leads to the rest of the island. Follow me! That was fast. Watch yourself, little guy. There's monsters beyond this gate. Sounds like we do it pretty well. Monsters that we've had no trouble dealing with in the past, at least. What do you say? Where be a fortune amid these beehives? Sounds like we got something that we can get. Seems pretty nice. And, oh yeah, we have new enemies. These are bees. I don't know why the word bees is just so fun to say. It just, I don't know, phonetically it sounds funny. Maybe it's the Nicolas Cage meme. I don't really know what it is, but they're just really fun to say. They're also really fun to beat up on, because you can often take out the entire swarm with a spin attack, and it's just so satisfying to hit them all at once. Typically, if you attack a tree with a beehive on it, you'll get lots of hearts for your time. They tend to stick onto you, but I don't think they actually attack you unless you attack first. I'm kind of wanting to test that out now to see if I'm right or wrong, just because I have to know these things. I'm always in the pursuit of knowledge, especially when it comes to video games, or rather, exclusively when it comes to video games. This is Bomb Garden. We've heard about this before. I made a little quip about it. I don't exactly remember what I said about it, because it was kind of one of my throwaway quips, but here we are. I'll throw this onto these blocks, and we smash through the blocks that bar our way. Throw that. Hit that one as well. And over this way, we got yet another use for them. Push that. Just barely make it in time, yeah! You can target exactly where bombs are going to land by just simply tapping on where you want it to be. Ooh, a power gem, okay. That's nice, we got 2 of them now. Seems we need 10 of them, as Astrid was saying, though. But yeah, you can target exactly where a bomb is going to fall by just tapping where it is. It is by far the best control over bombs that I think has ever happened. I think I've said in the past that I considered Skyward Sword to have the best control of bombs, though, but I think this might actually have that top now that I'm seeing it again. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I always just seem to say, like, oh yeah, this game is the best at this thing, because I'm always just so excited to be talking about it. But basically what I'm trying to say is bombs rock. They are extremely helpful. Use them to your advantage whenever you can, because they will not disappoint you. There's no such thing as not throwing hard enough or throwing too hard or any of that crap. No, not here. You can deal with whatever need be. This is a great example of a classic item translating into the touchscreen very well. Of course, though, poking it with your sword is still bad. We're not asking for miracles. We're just having really, really good bomb usage. We got, I guess, Rock Garden now. Just giving every place a name. And we have another collectible in the form of a red rupee. Not as exciting as the last one, but hey, it's red. They have a theme going, and you can't fault them for that. Another pathway that we can bomb down, and it shouldn't be hard at all. Poking a bomb with a sword will detonate it instantly. Your sword has just enough reach that you can do it without getting hurt. I just sucked right there. Let me see if maybe I can do a little bit better this time. Okay. No. Slash. There we go. Just poke it with the sword at the very tip. It should be just far enough away you don't get hurt. I didn't get hurt there either. Lucky for me, because that one was not on purpose. I always do it when you're not trying, but when you are trying, it just never seems to work out. Okay. I could use some hearts. 2 of them. Hey, I said hearts, didn't I? Got plural. Hit this tree. Oh, yeah, I knew. Whoever designed this feature really did not think it through. Yeah, big red rupee. I promise, it's there. Just right in the tree. Yeah, 200 rupees. Be sure to get that. It's very, very nice. I also don't think I've mentioned it before, but rocks can be thrown at enemies. You just crush them into goo. And, ooh, have I missed getting that? I guess we're right near the start of it, though, so we can just go back around and get it on the way back, though. Knew there was another chest I needed to be looking out for. I just hadn't seen it yet, and we had a bit of island left to go. Almost to Edo's garage. That's awkward. Grab this bomb. Or any bomb, really. And, I hesitated too much. Did that not hurt me? Do they not hurt you if they blow up on top of your head? No, they do. Not sure what happened to me there. Okay, run over to this fence, and this is the closest bomb. Grab that one, run over to this fence, and go on the offensive! And here we are. Some rupees. Money can be exchanged for health. Yes, yes. I'm the owner of the shop, Edo. What do you want? What? You demand a cannon? You impress me. You'd brave this dangerous isle for one of my cannons. For a sea shrimp, you've got a good eye. Then know that my cannons are works of explosive art, crafted from choice parts. So you'd better believe that you're gonna cough up big rupees for one. Have the guts to hear how much? Yes. Don't blame me if you drop a load of rupees in my shop. Ready? I'll say it. Get ready, guy. I'm serious. I'm gonna say it. It's going for the steep price of 50 rupees. You big enough to pony up 50 whole rupees? Stunned? Yeah. Did you think you were dealing with small potatoes here? Ha! I mean, 50 rupees would buy you a whole lot of good life on this isle. No one could blame you if you can't pay it. Buy it? I don't know, man. I thought so. I bet you could live your whole life without even touching 50 rupees. Sure seems like Linebeck has. What? Where'd you get 50 rupees? Doesn't matter. I guess as long as you cough up the cash. Okay, I'll take it. Fits right onto our ship. This is a type of ship part that we had not seen before. There was an empty slot in our ship equipment screen that we saw earlier back in the shipyard, and that's what this is. Next, I'm gonna devise a salvage arm that can pull treasure from the sea floor. I'll see you later, shrimp. Just use that door there to get back to the dock. I've been making fun of him a lot, though, but between Linebeck and characters like this, one of the high points is definitely the characters. There's a lot of good ones, and I think he's a great example of that. Oh, hello. Special delivery. Watch out. Incoming. Just in time for me to compliment the characters, it's you.
This is a letter for the postmaster to you, Link. Here's what it says.
You can't do that, buddy. That's a federal— Oh my god!
To Link.
I know. It's to me, not to you.
If you're getting this, I guess that my new postman is working out. So far. So I'd like to make an unusual request. He's as good as a new hire gets. He's as diligent and efficient as they come. I've got no complaints. I want to keep it that way. So be nice to the postman. He really is a good kid. From the postmaster.
So first, I don't even know what you are, and you look at me with that grin while you read my mail.
Wow, kind of embarrassing. Not like I wrote it, but it was odd to read out loud. Anyway, sign here, will ya? Good, that wraps it up. See you later.
You are an embarrassment to the brave postal workers of the whatever ocean we're in postal service. This place has got nothing on the Hylian postal service. I'll just tell you that right now. Not on the Great Sea postal service. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, and compared to the Terminian postal service, ha! That's all I can say about that. Oh, there is a passageway over here. Okay. I wanted to know if the bees do sting you first. It doesn't seem like they do. Just kind of hovering. It is pretty true to life if you stay still around them. You leave them alone, they leave you alone. There's that heart that I so desperately need, especially if I'm gonna be dealing with bees. Ha! Diced you all down. And this chest contains a treasure map. He was mentioning that he's gonna make a salvage arm that could bring things up from the ocean floor. We don't have such an item, but it seems like it would be helpful to something like that, wouldn't you say? Also, you can totally use the boomerang to deal with them. Yeah, they even kill the bees outright. And they don't even come out to attack you afterward because you weren't up close hitting them with your sword. Oh, wait, no, they did. I thought I heard him. Okay, I thought I heard the swarm coming after me, though. But no, that was just one little bee buzzing. Gotta say, this Link's got one skilled arm if he can hit a bee with boomerangs in 3D space. Next up, I guess it's time to head back out to sea. You got a cannon. Looks like I finished my repairs just in time. You ready to ship out, Link? I promised you that whenever there was a longer sailing segment where there wasn't a lot going on, I would let you listen to this greater than stellar music. And so I shall. Or we have a tutorial first. Yeah, you just tap it at everything you see. Here you go. We have a new enemy. It's a dead. That's what I'm going with. I'm sticking with it. It is a one singular dead. Well, rather it's two deads because we've killed two of them before this point. Yeah, the sailing theme is pretty good. I'm glad that if there's a song that you have to hear over and over again, hang on a moment, Link. Look. Could that be the... Linebeck, you're getting in my good graces. Tetra is one of the few things more important than video game music. It has surfaced at last. The ghost ship! I can't believe we're laying eyes on it. Let's follow it. Let's go get our treasure. If there was ever something to interrupt my train of thought, there's that. That over there is a sea octorock. They spit rocks at you after a while. You can deflect them with your own cannon fire, but I think just kind of killing them outright is the better way to go. If there was anything to interrupt my tangent about music, it is definitely this. The ghost ship lies right before our eyes a little sooner than I expected to see said thing. Huh? The fog is thickening. Be careful now, Link. Fog is maddening. I can't even see my hand in front of my face. You need some glasses, buddy, because we can see the water in front of the ship just fine. Here's the Northwestern Sea that we've gotten the chart for. And as he was saying, we have to plot a new course now that we get to a new quadrant of the sea. Don't let it escape, Link. Just use the map as your guide. Go scuttle that blasted thing pronto! You're just thinking of all the different ways that you can say the exact same thing, aren't you? Ah, the treasure's right in front of our noses. I can smell the wealth! Where's that coming from? Where's the enemy? There's a barrel of explosives over there that we had to deal with. I hear the fight music. I don't see anything to fight, though. Oh, hi. Those enemies are such an embarrassment. They die so easily. They just pop out of the water and instantly die. Oh, we're getting hurt. I saw an octorock. Is it gone? Yeah, it is. There's the ghost ship. Come on. Ah, this fog is really annoying, isn't it? A true man of the sea won't give up that easily. What the fog? This is ridiculous. I couldn't even read what he said because he talked over himself so fast. What? What happened? We were chugging along, making headway there. Pah, you think maybe? Could this be the influence of the ghost ship? Now, what did I hear about that? Oh yeah, it's always surrounded by infernal fog. And that fog leads ships horribly astray. I think it's best that we beat a hasty retreat, Link. Maybe someone on one of the nearby islands knows a way through this fog. Doesn't seem like we're getting into any island in this quadrant of the sea. I highly doubt they see a lot of tourism over here, so I guess back to the Southwestern Sea with us like some kind of newbie. Oh, hello! Another new enemy. This one takes 2 shots to kill. I don't actually know the names of the enemies on the sea other than the sea octorock, because you don't really see them in other games, but there they are. I'm thinking we're gonna plot a course for Molida Island, as that's the only place in the Southwestern Sea that we have yet to go, so if nobody is there that knows our answer, we are totally screwed. If we can get out of this so we can hear the really cool sailing music again, I'd really appreciate it. There's my draw distance. And there it is once again. I'm glad that screw you! Don't interrupt my great music, not when I'm getting really into it. I was gonna say that if I'm glad there's any theme that you have to hear all the time, it's this one, because I kinda don't think Phantom Hourglass has the best soundtrack. I wanna get more in depth into what I mean later as we kinda hear some of the songs more and get to more areas, but this song gets a pass. It is really great. I'm glad it's the first thing you hear when you turn the game on. It feels so adventurous and like you're just excited to go on an adventure. It's one of the high points of an otherwise not so great soundtrack. Now, we can't navigate through the fog, so what are we supposed to do? We can't get to the crest location on the chart unless we pass through the fog. What do we do? Do you want to ship out? No. Then go take care of things and let's ship out soon. It's really weird how he makes it sound like you're in the wrong place when you're really not. Anyway, this was the only place on the chart that we have yet to visit that is not covered by mysterious ghost fog. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, we see if we can find any more clues about the ghost ship around here, because it seems like every living person has heard exactly one thing about this in their entire lives, and we are making history by being the first people to combine all of that information into one brain. See you guys then.